Welcome today to a very important series, and we're going to have all three today, Thursday, and Friday, as it'll be Seattle at Houston. Seattle Mariners are 77 and 73. When you look at this team, they are one game ahead of the Houston Astros. One game ahead, and that is really, really big. Houston of 05 is one game behind. Now, because they play each other, it's going to be difficult because if Houston wins, they're going to be tied, and the 86 Astros 6 behind. They won't be able to get mathematically much movement. So looking at the pennant chases today, the Wartburg, it's all right. The Pirates will start a 3-game series over the Senators, while the 49 Dodgers play the Rangers, and that is big. The Pirates are 1-game leaders. The Phillies and the A's. The Phillies have the Pilots, and the A's have the White Sox. That's for the division title. The Giants have won it, the Pirates and the 93 Giants. That's huge. The Pirates have the Red Sox, and the 93 Giants have the Dodgers. And the Aaron Reed. The Reds now play the Orioles today, and the Indians play the 66 Orioles. The world's worst gamers settled. Here you have the 84 Tigers, 2 behind the 78 Tigers. And Tampa Bay's about to clinch. The Red Sox fan, settled. Sire 0329. You're going to have the Angels up there. They lead by 3, the 66 Orioles. That against the Indians is going to be really big. And then they play the Pirates in 1938. Tough games. Now in the Ron Chuckett League, you have the Boston Red Sox. They are 2 back of Detroit, and of the playoffs, are the defending runners-up. They will go to the 1920 White Sox, and the Nationals play the Dodgers. So the Nationals, a huge series with the Dodgers. The Mike and the Truck, the Pirates are down by 1. The 88 Dodgers play the 01 A's. Now, the 01 A's are 3 back of the 78 Tigers. They're 3 back. They're 3 back with 12 to go. So the A's have to win. They have to sweep. And that's going to be very tough for them to do. The game we have today, Houston's behind by 1, Seattle. If Seattle sweeps, they're going to be up by 4 with 8 to, they're going to be up by 4. Right now, there is 12 to go. They're going to be up by 4 with 9 to go, and that's pretty much going to be it. If Houston sweeps, they'll be up by 2 with 4 to go. If they split, it'll be a game or so. You know, the Mariners up by 2 will be big. The Mariners want to sweep. This first game is going to be so big. The Slovak League is already there. The underdogs, Boston and Philadelphia, are tied. And the MV League, the Dodgers of 41 who we had yesterday, they're at the 52 Pirates. And the New York Mets, who are the 69 Mets, are 1 back of a playoff spot. They play the Rangers. All right, well, we're going to go to the game today. It should be a good one. This is going to be a great one. It's Seattle and Houston. And you're going to have for the Mariners, Amaral Ducey Martinez. Ken Griffey, Alex Rodriguez, Paul Sorrento, Dan Wilson, the catcher, Russ Davis, and Gianmark Guevara. He's only hitting .115. Ken Cloud, a 3.10 ERA, really good this year. On the other side, you have Tavares, Palmeiro, Brad Osmus, Morgan Ensberg, Jeff Bagwell, Jason Lane, Mike Lamb, Eric Bruntlett, and Jose Vizcaíno, who's only hitting .164. He's not an everyday. Roger Clemens is 20-11 with a 2.45 ERA. All right, here we go. We're about ready to go. We're going to hit this just in case. We're going to record. But right now, everything's looking good. We're on a VPN. And here we go. Rich Amaral. Roger Clemens will start off. Seattle wants a couple runs early. They don't want to let Clemens get in to his groove. Clemens to Amaral. Is he going to try and bunt? And that'll be big. It's going to be 2 strikes. Amaral. High into right field. It'll go down for a base hit. And Rich Amaral, a good hit here. So now Ducey. Here's Rob Ducey, right field. Rob Ducey now, Amaral at first. Ducey to left field. And this one's near the wall, and it's gone! Ducey has hit a 2-run home run, and it's early 2-0. People are in shock right now. An incredible shot. This is Clemens giving up in 5 pitches, 2 runs. And here's Edgar Martinez. Edgar, hit. They hit him on the leg. And that hurts. Oh my goodness. An absolute nightmare of a start. We're not even 10 pitches in. Here's Ken Griffey. Griffey, dream start for Seattle on the ground. 3, and they're going to get 1 out. So 1 out, Martinez on second. And Alex Rodriguez. Rodriguez. High, little looper, and caught. 2 outs. So after his first 8 pitches that were absolutely terrible, and here we go, Paul Sorrento, the DH. He's hitting .208. A lot of the lineup is power in the middle. They have some that are barely hitting or hitting the Mendoza line. Ball 4, and they walk him. I'm fighting to try and get So here's Dan Wilson, the catcher. 2 on, 2 outs. They want to strike now where the iron's hot. On the ground, they pick it up, they throw to second, and they get 1. 2-0 Seattle. Let me go really quickly as I take a look. There we go. Now we have Tavares, Palmeiro, and Osmus. Here's Ken Cloud pitching. Can he hold this 2-0 lead? Struck him out, and that'll be 1 out. Willie Cloud wants to start off really well. There's Orlando Palmero. A lot of games nearing their end. A lot of scores different. That'll be on the ground. Right to first. He'll go right there. Martinez will step on there. 2 outs. 2 outs. Here's Brad Osmus, the catcher. Cloud working very well. High pop fly. They get in and they get him out. Wow. 2-0 right now. Seattle leading, and this is big. Let me do one more thing. There we go. So here's Russ Davis, Guevara, and Amaral. Russ Davis, Clemens with a terrible first inning. Davis jams it to right field. And there's going to be a catch, 1 out. So 1 out. And here is Guevara, Gianmar Guevara, only hitting 115. Clemens wants to settle down. Guevara to left center. And this one is going back. And this one will hit the ground. They're going to go to second, you know that. And will they try for third? They will. The throw to third now. It's going to be safe. And this thing is on first. Look at that. That's huge. A triple for Guevara, who's hitting 115. And now Amaral with 1 out. Guevara in sacrifice position. This is how you beat Clemens. The pitch. Little looper. Oh, what a catch. Oh, what a catch by Lamb. And 2 outs. Here's Ducey. Top of the second inning. On the ground. They are not going to score. 2-0. We go to the bottom of the second. So here's Ken Cloud, Morgan Ensberg. And Morgan, that'll be to right. And a base hit. And Ensberg will get to first. Very big bottom of the second inning. That's the first hit. Here's Jeff Bagwell, the DH. He has 19 homers. Ken Cloud starting to give up hits. Struck him out, 1 out. Big for Ken Cloud, 1 out. And here's Jason Lane. Wow, the Tigers are getting killed in 1984. Struck him out. That's going to be 2 outs. Ken Cloud, I don't know who this guy is, but he's doing a great job today. And here's Mike Lamb. Lamb hitting 235 on the ground. They'll pick it up, they'll throw to first, and they got the out. Maybe we should get another one. It's going to be third inning. I like the zoom. There. Out of town scoreboard. We're messing around a little bit with the cameras. For the playoffs, we won it great. The Phillies are losing. We got to see what the A's do. The 08 Tigers tied with the Pirates. The 86 Mets losing. The 84 Tigers losing. Looking now, the 70 Orioles, they got to win. They're down 4-0. The Indians beating the Pirates. 71 Pirates, a big 7-0 lead. They got to now worry about the 88 Dodgers. 72 Pirates 5-2. And that is the 88 Dodgers one. There's a lot going on. And looking over, the 86 Astros got to win out. They really do. The 29 A's scoreless. 69 Mets, they got to win. They have to. Taking a look at all the other teams, the Rockies, faint hope. 66 Orioles have to win. 78 Tigers winning. They're going to extend their lead. Now that's a big one. The 81 Dodgers, if they lose, that would be huge. That's a big series. Finals. Let's take a look. 71 Orioles win. That's big. The 49 Dodgers lose. The 2017 Astros win. That's good for the bye. 08 Giants. 2013 Detroit, they lose again. The Mets gain a game, maybe. The 38 Pirates win. That's big for their series. The 47 Dodgers lose. And there we go. Here's Edgar Martinez hitting .264 against Roger Clemens. On the ground and a base hit. So they're going to get a base hit here. They'll throw it in a single. I really like this angle. So a base hit here. That was a line drive. Here's Ken Griffey. 0 for 1. He has 33 homers. 2-0 Seattle. Clemens, that'll be a high pop fly. I think it'll drop, and it will. It'll drop. They're going to go to third. No, they won't. And they'll stop at second. First and second. Seattle, if they win this game, they're going to go up by 2 games. And that means Houston will have to sweep just to tie them. So here's Alex Rodriguez, shortstop. On the ground right to first. They're going to wait for Clemens. And he's safe, though. He's safe. And now the bases are loaded with nobody out. Nobody out. Here's Sereno. Paul Sereno. My goodness. Roger Clemens having the worst day of his life right now. The pitch to Sereno. Struck him out, 1 out. Big strikeout. Huge strikeout. 1 out, here's Wilson. And Dan Wilson 0 for 1. Hitting 200. They get, oh, this might be it. 4, 6, 3, and they get out of it. They don't give up a run, and that's huge. Not only in this series, but in the season. 2-0. Wow, what a stop. What an absolute Super Bowl tournament. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope things are going well. This is an enormous series. It's for a playoff position. It's not going to determine it, but it might if Seattle sweeps. Seattle sweeps, they'll be the 3-game series, and we'll have all 3 games. They'll have a 4-game lead. And here's Eric Bruntlett, the shortstop. Ken Cloud looking good. That'll be a high pop fly. Right field, and caught 1 out. In the bottom of the 3rd. So Jose Vizcaíno. Jose at second base. Right now hitting only 164. But we saw Guevara hit a triple. And he was only at 111. And not the luck. Second to first, 2 outs. There's Guevara to Martinez. 2 outs, here's Taveras. The Astros down 2-0. They need to win. Cloud On the ground, will they be able to get it? They'll pick it up. Guevara's to first, and he's safe. No, he's out. It was hard to see. The camera angle was awful. Look at him. He's just sliding there. 2-0. We go to the fourth. Roger Clemens. They got Davis, Guevara, and Amaral. And here's Davis. 2:09. End of the second time in the order. This will be easy. Short to first, 1 out. Why is this now all of a sudden? Let's go here. Let's allow action dynamic cameras. I think that's what's happening. So there we go. So Roger now settling down. Here's Jim Arguaberry, had a triple earlier. It'll be on the ground. Short to first, and that's going to be 2 outs. 2 outs, and here's Rich Amaral. Amaral now 1 for 2. He had a base hit to start the game. Clemens on the ground, hard hit again. Oh, it's an error! It's an error! Oh my! It is an error, and that's big. As he'll get on, well, it's going to be called an infield single. And Rob Ducey, who had a 2-run home run, as the second batter of the game, will be up. 2-0, top of the fourth, 2 outs. Amaral at first. Can Ducey do it again? No, they throw to second. They're going to get him. He's out. And Ducey will start off the fifth. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Seattle still winning 2-0. So Ken Cloud only 28 pitches in 3 innings. And Palmiero 0 for 1 today. Orlando beyond the ground. They're going to give it back. 1 out. Looking at 1 out. Very good. And going to the live stream. Hey, Beatles Eternally, you get to see me actually do a game. Instead of me commenting on yours, you get to actually see me do a game. This is good. To give you an idea, well, hey, Super Bowl tournament, good to see you. Really good to see you. To give you an idea of both, Seattle's up by 1 with 12 to go. If they win, they'll be up by 2 with 11 to go. And that is huge. Ken Cloud. Cloud is pitching incredibly well. High to right. And underneath, 1 out. 2 outs. And Morgan Ensberg, the only hit of the day for Houston. That's it, 1 hit. On the ground, it'll be short to first. But we got ends 4 innings. Ken Cloud is absolutely amazing. It's 2-0. Out of town. 0-2 beating 08. Right now, the 86 Mets trying to come back. Looking, the 70 Orioles hurting. 71 Pirates good. The 48 Indians good. We're going to have to take a look at every division. The 29 A's good. Where are the Phillies? Phillies are done. I think they can pull within a game. They haven't had the lead all year. They've always been a couple back. The 66 Orioles have scored. The 78 Tigers up 8-1. Looking good. That's a big one. The 81 Dodgers. It's 3-3. If the 81 Dodgers lose, then everybody can move up. It's a humongous game there. Finals, new finals. 21 Giants win. Well, the Tigers lose, that hurts. The 71 Orioles win. And we win over all the others. So here's Ducey, 1 for 2 today. Ducey hit the home run, the only one. It'll be high to right and caught, 1 out. Let me take a look real quick. Good. I'm going to hit a lot of zoom on this. Here's Edgar Martinez, first base. Edgar, and he walks. Edgar Martinez will walk the first. Here in the top of the 5th, Roger Clemens with 64 pitches. Here's Griffey. Griffey's 1 for 2 today. On the ground. They pick it up. They throw to second. 1-6-3, and they get it. It's going to be 2 outs. And that ends the inning, actually. Whoa, I'm out of it today. Just like Houston's batting order, it's 2-0. So here we go in the 5th, Bagwell, Lane, and Lamb. Here's Jeff Bagwell. Ken Cloud. Bagwell strikes out, 1 out. Houston can't get anything going. Look at Ken Cloud. He's only thrown 49 pitches so far in 4 1/3. Here's Jason Lane, 0 for 1. A lot of these. Ground. Second to first, 2 outs. So bottom of the 5th inning. They've been quiet all day. Here's Mike Lamb. They're hoping for something. Cloud has been incredible. High to right. Will it drop? No, it won't. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Ducey with the catch. An unbelievable game so far. It is 2-0. We go to the 6th. What a game by Ken Cloud. The thing with Seattle is they had bases loaded, nobody out, and couldn't score a run. That was big. Ken Castro, good to see you. Ken Castro, finally I get to see on a broadcast. It's the good part about Riots. When Riots move on in Islamabad, that means I get this as a time slot to broadcast. It's great. It is great. So here we go, top of the 6th inning, 2-0. And Clemens to Rodriguez. That's going to be opposite field and base hit. It'll go past first base and Rodriguez will go in. So very big there. The 8th hit of the day for Seattle. Paul Sorrento, the DH. Clemens had that awful first 2 batters, but he's been able to navigate his way to a shutout after that. It'll be a little Texas leaguer, but it looks like it's going to fly to the center field, and it's 2 outs. Fly to the center field. You can tell I didn't get much sleep last night. Dan Wilson, 0 for 2. Here's Clemens. It'll be a base hit above everybody. And the left field. They're going to throw it in. It's going to be first and second with 1 out. 1 out. Here's Russ Davis. Can they get the run that they need? The Dodgers have just taken a lead over the Nationals. The Nationals need that win, but here's Russ Davis. High center field. This one is back. It is. Oh, what a catch! Oh, what a catch! I thought it was going to hit the ground, but it didn't. Look at this. Look at this. They're only making it a 3-star. It looked like Willie Mays. And that was big. That's what's happening. Seattle can't score. Gianmarco Laveri had a triple earlier. Clemens. High pop fly. Again, they go to Tavares in center field. And he makes the catch. They don't get a run. And they got to hold on to a 2-0 lead. Brumlett, Vizcaino, and Tavares coming up. All zeros except for Ensberg. Ken Cloud. Where in the heck did this guy come from? Look at his picture. It looks so mad. Remember in Ootp, when they're smiling, they're on a hot streak. When they are angry, they're on a cold streak. Well, this guy is on a cold streak, but he's done this today. Incredible performance. So here's Eric Bruntlett, the shortstop. That'll be the opposite field. It might drop, and it will for a base hit. So Bruntlett will get on first. And now the Astros have something to work with. In the bottom of the 6th, all those runs that they didn't get in might haunt them. Here's Jose Vizcaino, 0 for 1. Hitting 162. Struck him out, 1 out. Cloud's 5th strikeout of the day. Unbelievable. Oh my. Here's Willie. Willie Tavares down center field, 0 for 2. Bottom of the 6th, 1 out. 12 games to go. Tavares, it's going to be a bloop to right field. Will it hit? It will not. Ducey underneath to make the catch. And they get back to first. 2 outs, Orlando Palmeiro. Cloud only 64 pitches. Down and in the dirt. And they're going to stay at first. So here's Palmeiro, 0 for 2, 2 outs. And they walk him and 2 are on. It is tense here for Seattle as Brad Ausmus, the catcher, will be up 198. If he hits 200, this place will go incredible, ecstatic. Cloud trying to finish out this inning. On the ground. Short to second, that's it. We go to the top of the 7th. Houston is starting to get people on, but Seattle can't score runs. While the 69 Mets are leading, that's big, especially in their division. At the end of the game, we're going to go over all the stats and standings and everything of the race. But here's Amaral, 2 for 3. Here in the 7th, on the ground. It'll be third to first, 1 out. Close. And Rob Ducey, 1 for 3. He is the only RBIs in this game. A home run is the second batter. High to center field. This is right center. It's going over Tavares' head. It'll hit that little mound, that dangerously placed foul pole. And that'll be a double for Ducey. He has a home run and a double. 1 out. Here's Martinez. 1 for 1, 1 RBI. No, 1 for 1 and 1 walk. So Edgar now. He also was hit once. High into left field. And it's going to be caught, 2 outs. Can't get anybody in. Those checkerboard lineups are the worst. On out, on out, on out. Bases loaded, nothing. Ken Griffey, 1 for 3. He'd love to blow this thing open. Ball 4. They're going to walk him. They're not going to let him do that. It's an unintentional, intentional walk. And Alex Rodriguez 2 for 3. You can feel the tension. The pitch. Struck him out, and that's it. Enjoy the out-of-town scores. Well, a lot of teams gaining or losing ground. We'll go after that at the end of this game. Bottom of the 7th inning, I can tell you what, if Houston loses, they're 2 down with 11 to go. If they win, they're tied with 11 to go. Then they walk them. So Morgan Ensberg, the only one of the 2 batters with a hit. Ensberg and Bruntlett. And here's Jeff Bagwell, 0 for 2 today. Ken Cloud, only 79 pitches. They're going to steal. They walk him. No, they strike him out. They strike him out. And that's his 4th stolen base. So here's Jason Lane in right field, 0 for 2. He's down to 195. They now have 1, 2, 3 batters below the Mendoza line. On the ground, they won't be able to advance. Short, the first, 2 outs. So that's going to be 2 outs, and here's Mike Lamb. Lamb is 0 for 2. Oh, big this is. Cloud trying to get a strikeout. Trying to get out of this bottom of the 7th inning. The pitch. They walk him. Cloud is right now nervous. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. Big chance. This could be the season. I mean, there's no way that they want to go down by 2 games with 11 to go. Lance Berkman, he already has 28 home runs. He's a pinch hitter. He's tired, but it's necessary. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th inning. The pitch from Cloud. High, it's got to be short, but will it hit? No, it won't. And Ducey makes the catch, and they end the inning. They end it, we go to the 8th. Seattle 2, Houston nothing. Top of the 8th inning, Sereno, Wilson, and Davis. So here's Paul Sereno. Roger Clemens, 104 pitches. He'll be on the ground, 2nd to 1st, 1 out. Top of the 8th inning. And here's Dan Wilson. Go a little bit low here. Dan Wilson now. 1 for 3. Struck him out. 2 outs. 2 outs. And here is Brent Gates. This could be Clemens' last inning. They do want to save their bullpen. High into right field. Underneath, and they're going to make the catch. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 8th, Seattle 2, Houston nothing. Well, bottom of the 8th, we're going to change this again really quickly. there. So Cloud to this guy, Ano now. Bottom of the 8th. Ken Cloud has been walking a couple people. On the ground, the first, one out. Can't do that. Look how close that is. We'll be seeing the backs of players. That isn't good. So I like the Action Cam TV low. I really did. One out, bottom of the 8th. Here's Tavares. It'll be to right and a base hit. So there it is, around first. And Willie Tavares, he was in center field. He made a great catch. Probably saved a run. Here's Palmeiro, though. Ken Cloud, he's starting to, you feel it. You feel he's missing right now. He's just missing something. Sports Mind Machine. Yeah, tough spinning the crowd and back. Yeah, I know. I gotta hold on. Let me change. Options. It is all Action Cam TV. Follow the ball, no. Dynamic cameras, no. So here we go, one out, bottom of the 8th inning. Palmeiro 0 for 2. It'll be on the ground. They get it at first, and that's going to be an out, 2 outs. Tavares will go to second, see it helps. And Brad Osmus 0 for 3. Hitting 197. He gets the Mendoza line. People are going to love it. They won't even know he's hitting 200. But Cloud now at 109. The pitch, 2 outs. That's going to be a little looper and a base hit. And it's going to be 2-1. Ken Cloud now. It's 2-1. And they go to second base. New pitcher, Jamie Moyer. Bottom of the 8th. 2-1 now. Ensberg. Morgan Ensberg, this is big. Moyer, such a big at bat. Ensberg is 1 for 2 today. They got Osmus on second. He has an RBI. Such a big series. Moyer, the pitch. Struck him out, and that's it. We go to the 9th. 2-1. And Dan Wheeler will come in for the 9th inning. Seattle wants an insurance run. Here's GMR Guevara. And GMR. Little looper to left field. And underneath, the catch, 1 out. Better graphics. People were seasick. Really seasick. It's like somebody hits a baseball and you're watching it from the view of a roller coaster. And you're on a roller coaster and all of a sudden, bang, and you're going to loop-de-loops. Here's Rich Amaral, 2 for 4. So Amaral, this will be to right field. And underneath, the catch, 2 outs. So not the way Seattle wanted. Seattle could not get any more runs since the first inning. They've had chances. Here's Ducey. He has that 2-run home run. He's 2 for 4 today. Ducey strikes out, and that's it. Bottom of the 9th, Houston down by 1. It's all up to Seattle. All right, here's what's at stake. Moyer will be trying to pick up the save. They have Bagwell, Lane, and Lamb, all with no hits, a combined 0 for 8. If they score no runs, Seattle will now lead by 2 games. If they score a run, we keep on playing. If they score 2, we'll be tied in the standings. Such a pressure-packed inning. Here's Jeff Bagwell against Moyer. They walk him. They walk him, and Jeff Bagwell will go to first base. Oh, my. Jason Lane now, right field. Hitting 194. Oh, this is tough. The 93 Giants, that's a big game that they have. Lane now for Moyer. High in the right field. Is it going to hit on the ground? It will not. That's Ducey with the catch, 1 out. Wow. 1 out. And here's Chris Burke. He's a pinch hitter. Only hitting 193 on the year. 1 out, bottom of the 9th inning. A home run would send this crowd into an absolute frenzy. The pitch. On the ground, it could be the game. 4, 6, and they only go to 4-6. 2 outs. So Houston stays alive, and it's all down to Adam Everett. Adam Everett, 219, 5 home runs, 31 RBI. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Chris Burke at first. Moyer trying to get the save. If Moyer gets the save, it'll be number 9. The pitch. On the ground and a base hit. They're staying alive. Burke. They're going to go to third. Burke, he's safe. And now it's first and third with 2 outs. Moyer now. 26 pitches. Here's Craig Biggio. Biggio, the pinch hitter. They know how big this situation is. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Biggio, if he can get a base hit, this place will go insane. The pitch. They throw to first. He thought he got him at first. He's out on a pickoff move to first. They don't even let Biggio do anything. What was he doing? That's one of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen in the game. What in the world? Morgan Everett. Oh, what a blunder. What a blunder. Ken Cloud, the MVP, obviously. A miracle performance. Moyer almost blew it. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. Seattle couldn't get their runs, but they still win after the first 2 batters. And now they lead Houston in a final playoff spot by 2 games. I can't believe that ending. I can't believe that. Sports Time Machine was right. What a crazy... It was like watching a game while you're on a roller coaster. But this really was a roller coaster. An unbelievable ending to a game. Picked off at first. And that gives the Mariners... We don't know. What would have Biggio done? Incredible. Absolutely incredible. So let's take a look right now. And take a look at all the different scores. And now the standings is with the Pirates win. That was huge. They beat the 67 Red Sox by a lot. The 88 Mets are staying alive. The 13 Tigers are slipping. The 80 Phillies, it's down to 1. The Astros trying, but they're third place. They're trying to get that first round bye. The Giants win. The Rangers beat the 49 Dodgers, a huge shot for them. The Orioles is 71, a big win. The 0-2 Pirates looking good. The 0-8 Tigers, tough. The 87 Blue Jays, I mean, they're playing well, but they're far behind. What is it, 27 Yankees? 27-31 Yankees. That's who Toronto's behind. They're 81-70. The 93 Blue Jays beat the Tigers. Tigers are slipping. The 21 Giants beat the 75 Reds. I think that knocked them a lot out. The 41 Dodgers win. The Rays win now 81-87. The Blue Jays at 90-81. 83. It's getting close. 2-1. Tampa beats the 27 Yankees. The 48 Indians win. The 90 Reds, they win. The Orioles are slipping. The 70 Orioles. The Pirates, a big win, both 71 and 72. The Brewers, they're winning, but they're way far behind. The 62 Giants win. The Browns, done. Texas wins. 92 Pirates, the 86 Astros. That was a shot in the dark. The 29 A's, one game back. The 69 Mets, really good. The 63 Dodgers, a big win. The 66 Orioles, they had to win, and they did. The Mariners won. The Pirates is 79. They're out, but they won. Taking a look, the Washington Nationals ended up winning 5-4. A big 4 Red Sox. 8-6. They're still staying alive. Anaheim beat the Braves. Look at the 93 Giants win. They're still alive. The Angels win. The 01 A's win. They're now 76-75. 66 Dodgers win. They're looking for a bye. Let's take a look right now at the full standings and then the pennant races. The full standings look like this. They look like this. Let's go regular season. So if I see anything, there we go. The Cyro 329 league close. Beatles eternally, your league. The Pirates now by 2 with 11 to go. The 48 Indians are coming up. They're only down by 3. They're only down by 3. The Phillies only lead by 1. Look at the Tigers. They're down to a 1-game lead in the Ron Chuckett League. Boston and the Nationals are only 1 game behind. The Tigers are fading. What an incredible comeback there. The Mike and the Truck League, the Dodgers and the Pirates are tied. The Reds had to win, and they didn't. They're now back by 5 with 11 to go. Terrible. That hurt. That hurt. They could have made it 4. The 38 Pirates, they lead the Giants by 2. The Orioles by 1 over the Indians. They keep losing. Everybody's losing. And look at the Royals. They're only 3 back. And the Brooklyn Dodgers 4 back. But the Pirates are 8 back. I don't think they're going to make it. Mathematically, it'd be very tough. But the Orioles by 1, that's still anybody's. Nobody wants to win. Now look at the Blue Jays are only 2 back. They're only 2 back. The 87 Blue Jays are only 2 back. So the Angels, they're in the playoffs. X means division. Z means playoffs, not necessarily in the division. The White Sox are 6 back of the Pirates. The underdogs, the Braves and the A's, they're both the same. The Brainiac Baseball, 2 back are the Oakland A's. 2 back. The Tigers are all losing. And the defending champions are only 2 back. They got momentum. MV. The 86 has a 5-game lead. The Dodgers by 1 over the Mets. The 88 Mets, they're trying, but the 41 Dodgers will hold them off. 69 Mets are there. Taking a look at the pennant. Settled, and you can see the same people It'll be tomorrow. The Pirates by 2, but the Indians are now in it. They're in it. And they play the L1As. The Ken Castro, look at now the 71 Orioles are in it. And really, they have an easy lineup. They could do it. But they're 8 back. They really have to go on a streak. They really do. The big clue, the Giants are 2 back of the Pirates. The Aaron Reed, the Orioles are only 1 up. They've lost 5 in a row. The Indians lost 2 in a row. World's worst gamer, now the Blue Jays. Let's take a look. They have the Mets and the Brewers. Oh, that's big. Oh, that's big. Absolutely big. Brainiac Baseball, now you have the Oakland A's. They're only 2 back. The A's have the Dodgers and the Indians. The Tigers, tough. For 78-84, all right, the A's about to do it. The Braves about to do it. The A's, they got momentum. The Al Red Sox fan, settled. Sire, look at the 66 Orioles with 5 back, with 11 to go. They got tough. It's tough. Ron Jucket League, the Tigers are slipping. They got a little break against the Redlegs, but the Dodgers play the Nationals. The Nationals won, and the 0-4 Red Sox, who knows? I mean, my goodness, that's tightening. But Mike in the truck, the Yankees are down to a game. The 72 Pirates are tied with the 88 Dodgers. Wow. And the 72 Pirates have the 85 Royals. And then the 08 Giants, a big game here. The Bozeman League, it's now 2 for Seattle. The Slovak League, good night. They still lead by 6. The underdogs, Braves, and 35 and 16. Now battling each other. 35 Braves, 16 A's. And the MV, the Dodgers by 1 over the Mets. So the 86 Mets play the Blue Jays. Oh, Blue Jays are only 2 back. Unbelievable. Do not miss any more of the games. This is insane. Beatles Eternally, thank you. Sports Time Machine, thank you for the feedback. Good. I don't want to make people throwing up. Ken Castro, good to see you. Super Bowl Tournament, great to see you. Beatles Eternally, always great to see you. What a game. We'll see you all later.